Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi,
Renee Fleming.
my name is Elizabeth Floyd and I work as the Digital and Social Media Coordinator for the National Memorial Day Concert. And I'm here live backstage at rehearsals with Christopher Jackson. Christopher, thank you so much for taking a moment to talk to us.
Kidding me, of course. Hi.
Hi, welcome back to the West Lawn. You were here last
Thanks.
year for a Capitol Fourth. What inspired you to come back this year?
Oh, after the experience in July, I was looking for any excuse at all to come back, and this is my 5th time back in DC, 6th time since we performed at the White House for the president. So every time I come back here, it's just like walking down memory lane, discovering new things. Like I love this city, and I love being able to like stand on these grounds and honor the men and women who serve our country's armed forces.
It's so powerful to see the Capitol as you're performing and to see the active duty troops in the audience. It's such a cool feeling, and
Absolutely.
I'm sure it's just going to be so moving for you as well.
Yeah, well, it already is. To be here.
And your song that you're singing is so special. Can you talk about your performance tomorrow?
Last Full Measure of Devotion. It's a song that quite honestly just pays honor and homage to those who've fallen and those who are still here and those who are actively serving. And anytime we can take a moment to articulate how we all feel about our troops and to be able to look them directly in the eye and say, hey, we appreciate it. This is one of I think our country's most solemn and special holidays. It really is.
Absolutely. And as I said, we are here to honor our servicemen and women, those who have fallen and made the ultimate sacrifice, and those whose lives were forever affected by war. And so I know that you did finish up as George Washington in Hamilton last fall. So you played the founding father and the general. Did that give you any sort of extra respect for our military and what we do?
I've always held the military in a very special place in my heart. I'm very patriotic when it comes to that. I recognize that I have a very particular skill set, so that anytime that I can add what I do to make any of them feel better, to make any of them feel that what their job and what their sacrifice is doing is creating a place for me. I recognize that I wouldn't be able to do that without them. Being able to play a general, I was acting. These guys are real soldiers and they're real heroes, and it's just something that I hope that what I do, I hope that how much veneration I hold them in, it translates.
Well, that's really special, and that's so important for us as we honor these heroes. And you kind of touched on this, but what does the word hero mean to you?
It means someone who acts selflessly, who at a moment's notice steps in the line of fire, stands on a wall, drills and sleeps in the rain, so that I can wake up and do anything, so that my kids can grow up in a country that's safe.
That's really cool, and I know that's also what makes me proud to be an American, and I always feel that reiterated anytime I'm outside the Capitol. So I know we are so looking forward to your performance tomorrow night. And final question. Okay. You are such a role model for so many young performers. What advice would you give those who are trying to follow their dreams?
Well, I always say that at a certain point it has to stop being a dream, and it has to be something that you work at. I always say be the hardest worker that you know.
Yeah.
And look to those who inspire you and find out their habits, find out what they do to have gotten to the point that they've gotten at. Whether it be a ball player or a teacher or an academic or someone who works in public service, and whatever they have done to get to the place that they've gotten to, it took a lot of things that aren't seen by the public, that aren't seen. It's the things that you do when no one's watching that make a huge difference. I always say just be the hardest worker you know, and I also say try to be the best person that you could possibly be. If you want to do something special with the world, you have to work toward being a citizen. You have to work toward being the best person, the most honest, forthright person that you can be.
Well, I feel motivated.
All right,
I'm inspired, so
get it.
that's great advice. Well, Christopher, thank you so much for stopping to talk to us.
Thanks for having me.
You can hear Christopher tomorrow night on the National Memorial Day Concert, which airs live on PBS at 8/7 Central. And we're also streaming live on Facebook on the PBS Facebook page. So join us tomorrow. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Watch us.